What's up, kings and queens? Welcome back to another episode of In the Mix. I'm HD Clark, and we are in Sin City. Yes, we're in Las Vegas, but this time, all that happens in Vegas is not going to stay in Vegas. We're going to be on the strip, off the strip, and we're going to show you a lot of beautiful things. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Cap and a stem, catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm Luke Skywalking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Good things come to those that wait up. But don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. I'm outstanding, so I stand out. Got more babes than a bathhouse. Top Gun on my Tom Cruise. Play for keeps and I don't lose. You're more than loving, cause you're cool as a breeze. So pick a poison, yeah, I got what you need.
So for those of you that have been keeping up with us, you know that this trip actually started in Hollywood, California. However, yesterday we rented a car to make this trek from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. The drive is actually just under 4 hours, so it's really not that bad. However, we will be going through the Mojave Desert, which is hot as hell during the day and below freezing at night. So make sure you have a good running car, because if your car breaks down, that could be a deadly situation. Now, I'm sure most of you that are watching this have been to Las Vegas, so there's really not too much I can tell you that you don't already know about Vegas. But let's switch gears a little bit and talk about the origins of Las Vegas. How did Sin City actually come about? We have 4 hours to kill, so let's jump into it. Sin City's history truly began when it was named Las Vegas, or the Meadows, by 19th century Spanish explorers. In 1844, explorer John C. Fremont led an expedition to Las Vegas. Soon, Mormon missionaries relocated there from Utah, but they eventually left due to the extreme desert weather. Vegas's population jumped when it was admitted as a state in 1864. It became an important railroad stop between Salt Lake City and Los Angeles, so the Mormons returned and became an important pillar of the community. In 1905, Las Vegas became an official city when Senator William Andrews Clark began auctioning off land in the area. And in 1911, Las Vegas was incorporated. However, in 1910, Vegas banned gambling, so problems quickly began to surface. The state struggled financially after World War I when their metals were no longer needed. Though a highway connected California to Vegas in 1926, without landmarks or attractions, the city in the middle of the desert offered little to travelers. Soon, Las Vegas became notorious for illegal activity and organized crime. Then, at the height of the Depression, construction on the Boulder Dam began, later to be named the Hoover Dam. Unemployed masses flooded to Nevada for work, but was forced to live in government-regulated Boulder City in a way to enforce prohibition laws. However, many still found ways to blow their checks in Las Vegas. But in 1933, when both drinking and gambling were legalized, local investors and major players in the organized crime took advantage of the situation to provide entertainment for the mostly male workforce by building casinos and theaters. But when construction finished, those workers left town. So Vegas businessmen had to find creative ways to get people to come to Vegas. But in 1935, the Hoover Dam became an attraction and provided electricity for downtown Las Vegas. In 1941, El Rancho Vegas became the first resort to open on the Strip. Its success prompted more construction. In the 1940s, when LA cracked down on unlawful gambling, the criminal element made their way to Sin City. This made the way for Bugsy Siegel to eventually open the infamous and famous Flamingo. And as you know, the rest is history. Welcome to the Mojave Desert. If it looks familiar to you, that's because a lot of popular movies and TV shows have been filmed here. But on a sour note, it's also home to thousands of unmarked graves, thanks to the mob and other criminal activity. This can be a scary place. Remember the black model that was found with no organs? As you see, we've made it, so let's change this somber mood. We in Vegas, baby. So we're checking into our room now. And for those of you that are not familiar with it, this is the famous Caesar's Palace. And no, Caesar did not live here. Let's see who catches that reference. But anyway, this resort, like most Vegas resorts, is beyond luxurious, as you can see. I've always had to wait forever to check in when coming here or to one of the other resorts. But since it's COVID time, there are no lines and I can just walk right up to the counter and check in. As usual, the room is gorgeous and very spacious, but this is actually just a standard room at the Caesar's Palace. If you've seen the movie The Hangover, you know that this ain't shit. This view is beautiful, and I know it's going to look even better at night. It's a damn good thing I don't drink. But the hell with all of that. The blackjack table's calling my name. Let's get it!
Time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. bottles, touching these bottles, watching they asses go
For those of you that have been to Vegas before, comment below and let me know what you love most about Vegas. This has been another episode of In the Mix. I'd like to thank you for watching. And until next time, God bless and peace.